Go.
Hi, I'm Sam Francesi. I am currently a junior at Carlisle High School, and I am the inventor of the Snake Box. The Snake Box is a compact, handheld console that you can use to play Snake on. And inside of it, you got this display case, and it's clear so you can see the components inside. And it uses a PCF 8591 processor and two 10K ohm resistors. And the model of the Pi that I'm using is a Pi 4. And then you got the standard joystick on top of here, and this small display. All right, the game of Snake. In the game of Snake, you control a small rectangular snake, and the goal of the game is to run into these red squares. That's your target. And when you eat them, when you run into them, you get just a little bit longer and just a little bit wider. And the catch is that if you lose the game, you lose the game if you run into the wall or into yourself. And so as the game progresses, it gets harder to not kill yourself by running into the wall or running into yourself. And I've always liked the game of Snake. I initially really wanted to program it myself, but I realized it was just a bit out of my ability level. And I did try really hard to program it. I learned a lot about Python. Before this started, I didn't know anything about Python. I was more experienced with Java and not with Python, so I did learn about that. Although, when I did download this game made by Stanislav Petrov, I had to implement the controls. And so that was just a little bit of programming I still had to do, and that was a little bit tricky, but I managed to figure it out. I also adjusted the size of the game just a bit, so it better fits the screen. All right, and then putting this box together was also a bit of a challenge. I don't have any experience in physical computing either, so I had to find the wiring schematic for this little breadboard here. The wiring schematic for the joystick from a company called Freenove, and they just had a very nice free wiring schematic for the joystick because I wouldn't know how to set it up myself, and that was a very fun learning experience putting that together. And then it was also the first time I had used a Dremel to put this together. I used it to cut this little slot here for the wires to go inside the box. I also used it to drill the holes for this joystick, which was interesting because these bolts are really small, and it was hard to find the right size, but luckily it's in there very solidly and it doesn't jiggle around. All right, so without further ado, I'm going to demo the Snake game made by Stanislav Petrov. And I did not attach this monitor to the box just so you can pick it up and so it's easier to see. So if you can see, I got just a bit bigger after I ate that red target. And so, just got it. Now, the highest score I've ever seen anybody get on this game is not 5. It was like 215. And which was as good as that. All right, so thank you.